Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to 2025 SEMA. We're here. We made it at the 3D Car Care booth. I'm here with my 1970 C10 that I built. I would love to tell you guys all about it. Yeah, man, this has been a great build for me. It's the first time I've ever done a C10. It definitely was difficult. It took me 2 years from start to finish. My son and I built it in our garage in San Jose, California. I can give you everything on the truck information wise because I've touched everything on the truck information wise. We'll start off the front of the truck, man. This is where the beauty lies right here. So yeah, man, we got a Wegner automotive motor from them. It's an LS3 platform. It's got a lot of trick stuff in it. Gen 5, 3-liter Whipple on there. Getting in from a K&N air filter, sucking all the way through. We got the ultimate headers, 2-inch primaries, all the way to the collector with the 3-inch collector. It's got stainless all the way back, X-pipe, all the way to Black Widow, Angry Housewives, and then side dumped. I went with the Entropy radiator kit from Entropy Radiators. They helped me out with the heat exchanger, the radiator, and the condenser. It's been very well. It runs super cool. Obviously, you have to run Dapper lighting in the front of any of these vehicles. Dapper just makes an unbelievable light on here. They're super easy to go with, user-friendly, plug and play. I use a lot of Vanetta fabrication. Jason's totally cool, dude. This is all his stuff right here. You just got to massage it a little bit, and the stuff just is over the top. I use this front bumper on here, and I actually make some actual real intake ducts that go to the large Willwoods in the front right there. And we got the Mishimoto tow hook in there, and then I used Willwood on the truck. So I did the Willwood with the dual reservoir systems on there, and it's got the big rotor kit front and rear. And then the truck is fitted with a Aeromotive fuel system. I used their 5.0 brushless pump. I did all their PTFE lines on it. I ran it into the Aeromotive pressure regulated regulator, and then from that point, it has a return system. It goes back into the fuel tank. I use a lot of Aeromotive. I have their coolant pump that is running my ice tank off the back. It's a 6-gallon ice tank. And then it dumps right into this heat exchanger and then, back. So Aeromotive's been very helpful with a great product, unbelievable. So yeah, I mean, we could move a little bit over to this area. I did the track spec hood louvers here. What a cool product. I like them on the vehicles. It helps them out with just getting that air out of there. I got the CVF hood hinges, which are really trick. The wheels are awesome, man. BC Forged, what a great company. They just produce a wheel that is, buyer friendly. Great guys there. It has a 19-inch by 11 in the front, a 20 by 12 in the rear. We're running Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2s on there. The size on the fronts here are the 235. The 295 35 19s, and the rears are Michelin Cup 2s, the 345 30 20s. If you guys wanted to know tire size on the vehicle, it's a lot of guys want to know that. And we can move into the interior of the truck. I have this guy's out of business. I wish he was still in business. These are an awesome mirror. It's a full billet mirror, and it's made by Billet Rides. I got the Eddie Motorsports handles on here. The one-piece window kit, clear. I like the older classics that have clear windows. I'm not really into tint. I did the TMI interior on this truck just because it's a simple bolt-on kind of kit. They ship it to you. It's easy to put on as an end user. I don't have to worry about upholstery shops. I did their dash and their door panels. Other than that, nothing else is kind of stock in there. I did the Holley 12-inch with a pretty sweet bezel kit that holds it on there. All Sparco interior, QRTR seats. I did a full complete custom roll cage I built myself. I'm using the H3R fire extinguishers. I wouldn't use any other brand. They're unbelievable. I did the Vintage Air Gen 5 air conditioning heater kit, which is phenomenal. And yeah, everything in the interior is just, you know, that was a lot of work right there for me. It took a long time to get that dialed in, especially the electrical. And you know, it's a C10, it's a small cab, so it's hard to do any work in there. You know, we can move to the back. I got larger tubs on here, the AMD tubs. I ran a Mishimoto ice box back there that is just for the supercharger system. And then I also put the fuel tank back there. It's got a Boyd fuel tank, 20 gallon, very easy to mount and put in. I also made a just a one-off spacer for that. A lot of guys complain about like how to put that on a corrugated bed. I just got a piece of metal, started grinding it, and it fit perfectly, and then Cerakoted it. To talk a little bit about the suspension. So I went with the QA1 complete kit, front and rear, their modular kit and their full rear kit. I end up doing their mod shocks, and their mod shocks are over the top. The truck rides so good when you're performing hard on it, or just to go down the street on a daily ride to get some ice cream. It's unbelievable. It's a really nice setup. I enjoy it well. You know, there's not much more to touch on the truck. It came out gorgeous. I'm really proud of it. And man, if you want to see me, I'm at C10 NorCal on my Instagram. Love you guys to come check out the future for this truck and what else I'm going to be making. And yeah, I'll see you.